Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host Mary Ellen. This is an episode of Hodgepodge where I'm just messing around, doing thises and that's and catch-ups and all the rest. There is nothing, absolutely nothing, half so much worth doing as simply messing about in boats. So says Ratty Tumole in The Wind in the Willows. So, okay, we need to test these on some fabric. I have no white fabric at the moment to test, so let's put that aside. These are twinchies that I want to do, so let's do a little bit of sorting first. So, okay, we've got that. This is our sticker book for Home for Lost stickers. I wonder if any of these are Home for Lost stickers yet. Not quite. Not quite done with them, so okay. Oh, here's something. Here's something I did over the weekend. Someday. I did some more jelly printing. So, you cannot see that at all. Let me help. There, and I'll bring it up so you can see. So that is gold paint on tissue paper. That turned out better than I expected. So I've got that. So I got a lot of scraps, not gonna lie. Here's another. More tissue paper. Not gold, just like a flat kind of brown bit. It came out quite well. This is a piece of paper, gold on the outside. I think it started with, well, I know what it started with, the pink white wipe off. You know how glue gets really old and then there's a skin that happens? The skin was trying to come out of the spout, and it was just a bit of a mess, and then that mess became a bigger mess, etc., etc. So, started with the pink. I wanted to bring off some gold, so I did that, and then I very particularly placed the frame over something that I wanted to lift as well. Kind of like that. It's like a turquoise. I like how that turned out. It's a pretty page. This is nothing in particular except a pull off, more of that pink. Is that the right way? Yes, it is. More roll off of the pink. It's very sad that I can't, you can see that pattern much better than if you see it sort of flat. That's really pretty to me. And I have a whole stencil of it, which I think is very Art Nouveau, Art Deco. This. Pink and blue, and these are cut out pieces of those sort of large plastic mats that you can get from the dollar store, and I just wanted to create some flowers. The rest is me just not being able to distinguish light tone, medium tone, and dark tone. So this was several layers, and I'm trying to get that. And I can't figure out the light and the dark. This is one of the few that I figured out. And there's that color that I like so much. And there's a mistake of gold somewhere in there, and that's what makes it glitter. So yay me, I got one. Well, this one wasn't too bad. This one also. More of this, more of that. This is on dictionary page, which is kind of fun. Oh yeah, this is more dictionary page, different kind of dictionary. This was me deliberately going, okay, well, I will do it almost white, and this is the ever popular buttercream and like a dark tone blue. Oh boy, so the pink and this kind of weird yellow, exactly the same tone. and you cannot see it. So annoyed at that. And last one, not annoyed at this. This one worked. So that was me sort of reproducing some of those colors. So I'm happy that I have I'm happy that I have more paper, maybe? I don't know. That could be. Next, we have, my art book. So I'm starting to kind of understand the art book a bit more. And I don't know if you remember me saying when I get like these bits and so forth, I wish I had a running collage board that I could just plunk them on. I do. Well, I don't, but I do. And that is, I don't have to. I'm going to put some of this in my art book. So these are some more ads. So this is me using this book as the place to do some roll-offs. That. I don't think you saw any of the earlier ones. No, it's not early enough. Yep. So this is old work. I like that one. That one in particular was kind of fun. That's another, just, I have all the color I will put down. So we just need to put some of this down. Got rid of all of these wee little letters. Well, maybe the letters that are cut out I'll keep. But like this, and and I know the nope. Wear it. This is one of the places because these two colors. Wow, that gold is shiny. There. I'm just going to plunk it down somewhere. Neither here nor there. And it just needs to be like something. Doesn't need to be fancy or anything at all. Oops. So today's been annoyingly cold. There. Sure. It's been promising to rain, and it never rained. No, you'd know it. There, and I've got this one, and I've also got a splotch of glue, so let's get that, use that up. There. And then I can move on. That's the trick, I think. For me, anyways. You may art journal a completely different way. But part of my problem was that I was stressing so much to start and finish something in the same go. And I think also what ends up, one of the the things that ends up harming all of this is watching highly curated videos and YouTubes and Reels and whatnot and so forth, because you don't actually see the full process. Some of the boring bits are edited out, some of the time lapse is edited out, and I need some time lapse. What do I do with here? Ooh, I like that. That's better. Oh, look at this opah. I want to keep that. Willow Wanders does a really good job of talking about her art journal and saying what you're seeing is a lot of time that I have spent on this. This didn't happen in one sitting. This happened over, you know, the course of several sittings. And it's like, oh, I get it. I've had these wrong expectations about myself this whole time. And then when the paper is gone, the paper's gone, and you have bits that are all throughout, and then you're done. And because you're not thinking about, does this match or does that match, whenever you come back, your eye will fill in and make patterns. And then you will see, it's like, oh, hey, that looks like a, you know, a fish or a dog's head. Okay. So I am out of this glue, I think. Yes, I am. Let me glue that. And I will be, oh, I did not glue it, but I need more glue. Be right back. It occurs to me, however many years I have been doing this, that I should just put the glue in my rolly cart. Because it is essentially the most used, one of the most used. So it's certainly top 3. You need paper, scissors, and glue. Literally, I think there's a channel even that's called that. You don't even need the scissors. Oh, how I wish that could have been on top. Oh well. Yeah, do that. Yep. Oops. Come on. This might be a background. This might be any kind of things. There. Yep. There, and we're done. Oh, we're done that paper. And where's the other bits? These bits. One of these could go. Sure. Maybe. Oh, I am looking forward to doing a round robin. think it is going to be a bomb for us all. For Cindy, Michelle, and I, and hopefully for all of y'all who are going to be just watching along, because it will be, in the best possible sense, just frivolous eye candy. Not even eye candy, just frivolous. Okay, pick a page. Doesn't matter to be what page. Here we are. That's something blank. We can plug these down. Oops. Ariane Zurcher is an artist on YouTube. She has started off with stitching, and she's sort of done other kinds of things. In any event, she has talked about a video recently where she says one of her goals of starting a YouTube is to be a cheerleader for others. And I understand that, because while I am not a trained artist, I would really love other people to not be so intimidated by art. And listening to her Ariane's story makes me understand why that's really important. So go do the thing. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't even need to be good. If you can find the place in your heart or your soul or wherever, whatever, that goes, oh, that was fun, in kind of a genuine, carefree, childlike way, like unfettered, unencumbered, all of the things, all of the uns. That's what I think we are meant to do. Now, do not like. So I've gotten rid of. There we are. So that's a little clearer. You want to cut out Opa? Sure. I have a thinking thought. I'm going to put that there because Opa might be a really fun word to somehow place there. It's big enough. Okay, so we got rid of that. We got rid of that. Oh, here's another thing we need to do. Plonk. We need this. We are ripping through March. And I have not done any purchasing here. Look at us go. No idea. There. There should be a washi tape page. So there is. Oh, there's a lot of this washi tape. This particular washi tape. I don't know, just stunk it down. Stunk it down. Stick it down. Plunk it down. That's what I was going for. There. Now I need some more green. Oh. Some green here. One. Two. There. So let's do one. I know it looks almost the same, but you know what? It's fine. It'll be fine. There. So we are caught up there. I really like how these, so this was just me figuring it out, but that's sort of largely, largely a yellow, not yellow, reddish tone. And then this is a greenish tone, and I have no idea what next month will be. So we've got that sorted. And I don't need, do I? No, it's not green enough. And so this little icon here looks like a fun thing. I feel like both of these should be saved for October because they are black in nature, particularly this fellow. It would make a great image. So let us do that. June, August, September, there's October. Okay. Rock on. So where are we at now? Let's circle back below these many days. I'm still trying to, nope. I am though, still trying. Here, I'm nearly there. Honest to Pete, we need to finish this journal. This did not need to be this complicated, but it turned into a full-blown journal, didn't it? No. Or no, I can use this. use this, and we are going to, oh, it's raining. Oh, I'm always a little sad when I see people out in the rain and they just, you know, the elements just got the better of them. It's like, well, I have a very dear friend who jinxed Mother Nature to the extreme by being out in a rainstorm, and she said, oh, fine, can it rain any harder? And then it proceeded to rain twice as hard, which was hilarious, but not. Sure. Her mom used to have a fantastic sarcasm, I guess, skill. And she loved, absolutely loved driving. And when she was stopped behind a car at a red light and the light would turn green and there was no signs of interest in the car in front of her, she would regularly announce, "It doesn't get any greener." And I used to think as a kid that that was just, stand-up comedy could not hold a candle to that kind of repartee. And I would just laugh. It was funny. It don't get any greener. I miss her. She was an incredibly kind woman. I really do need to back this. I'm trying to get out of the idea of backing it, and I can't. Can you hear that? That is rain that has turned to hail or hard snow. Freezing rain. Wow. It's a lot to get there. I just want to have a lip. That's why I'm doing that. There. Okay. Need two. They're that long. Where does this go? It goes this way. There's one. Wow. Pick one. There we are. There. And then this is just pretty much going to go across here. Bada boom, bada bing. There, and we are going to glue this in. Oops. I wonder if this was the one that I was going to glue in. I think it was probably the flowers that I was going to glue in, but oh well. Oops. There. Okay. You know what they don't have a lot of good washi tape for? Needle and threading. Does that look like? Nah. With this? Yeah, sure. Nice little light polka dot. Oh, well, that's interesting. The sun's out now. They're in there. Okay. Something's got to go in there. You know what ought to go in there? I'm going to get it. I hope this fits. Remember this? We made this a while back. Yes, perfect. Oh, I haven't glued that. Okay, so this needs gluing. I'm just taking off all the excess glue that is accumulated at the top. My shell says there's few things more satisfying than a good glue peel. And that is 100% true. Ooh, there we are. I'm going to put the cap back on now. Here, this. Wow. I told you the sun came out. Wow, I can even turn the cap on. Look at us go. Bink. Yeah, and then with this, a couple little cards. I'm just curious to see what those shadows look like. It's not ideal. Okay, well, we're gonna put that, are we? No, we're not. Not yet. Okay, that's gonna go there. This is gonna go there. Okay, so what do we have? Got that sort of as a flip up. Got lady with the earrings. Got that. Got lady spy, because that's who I think she is. Got the pencils. Got this, if it will come out. Yes, we do. Okay, and I think I'm going to be done because we are going to be doing this forever if I have to fill in every page. And that's just going to make me not happy. Because sometimes you just want to move on, you know? Do I want to do that? No, but I might want to do something that's carefree. That's what I want to do. Thank you for reminding me. So I knew there was another journal that I wanted to make, and the other journal is this coffee filter one. I knew there was some reason why this was annoying me. Okay, so now that we're back on track, do I need to do anything else? Can I just call that done? Feels like a slight cheat. Oh, I like that. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. I feel like I almost need to just put all those that would fit nice. Why am I doing that? I don't know why I'm doing that. Why am I doing that? Don't know why I'm doing that. Oh, here's something I can do. Didn't I have two of these? Or did I use one already? I might have used one already. Phew! No, maybe, yep. Phew! Oh, I found another piece of that. Sure. Do that. And there's a little bit of a black outline that I want to just cut off. There, that's good enough. Oops. Oops. Stay. There, just something fun. Oh, I need to blow my nose. Of course I do, because I sneezed. Jeepers, creepers, Melanie Hurst. Oh dear. alarming. Oh, this'll work. This is jelly printed stickers. Yeah, oops. Well, that fits, okay. What else is in here that's a mess? Oh, look at all of these. There's no face. I must have cut out these faces for some reason. They're not twin. Oh, I know what I did. So here's a green one. That should go in there. I think these were, I need to rescue the other guy. Oh, come on. I think I was doing, these are October faces. And then that's just a set of glasses. I need a bowl for this, or a jar or something. And what is this? Oh yeah, those are the crackers. The crackers need to go in there. That's paint. And what are you? Oh, letter F. Okay. And what are you? Oh, you know what? This is green. So is that. I know my colors. What did I want to do? It was an idea that came into my head, and did you see it go? It just flicked right out. I know what I wanted to do. One more little thing. I want to do a little tide bird. If I can manage it. There. It's gonna be good enough. I need an eye. Beaky beak. And key light. And oh yeah. I wish there was some reliable way of being able, okay. Being able to put an eye dot down, like a key light. That's not good either. But you kind of know that it's a bird. Okay, so we are done. Are we done? I think we're done. We're done enough that I can work on this one then. That's essentially what I want to get to. So, a little bit of a cleanup. Move things out of the way. Step 1 is this, step 2 is that. So, let's open the coffee filters first. So I got the coffee filters at the dollar store for a whole $1.50 some time ago. Oh, look at me being this smart. So the person that I saw do this is at My Enchanted Journals. Oh, 50 points to Gryffindor. Oops, oops, oops. Here. Okay, now then, what did she do? Let's take one out and have a look. That's probably what our first thing should be. So we can do a couple of things. You know what? We probably can't. So I think we should do some sewing so that these become single pages. This little schmurb, I think, is a design feature for getting coffee to be able to like catch it off the plastic or the metal filter. So that's sort of a design thing, but we can cut that off. The fan is just the shape of the fan. What else did she do? She made covers that were not coffee filter, but coffee filter shape. So did something like that. And then I suppose you could glue two pieces together if you wanted to. She colored these. I'm trying to remember, how did she fix them? I think what she did was she punched 2 holes and then used thread somehow to be the bind. I'm gonna have to rewatch the video. Okay. So we just have enough vague direction to go headstrong into the future. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Sure. Let's not cut them all off at the same time. Okay. So I need to do some sewing, I think. Okay, we've got that one cut. I just need to, for the purposes of science and understanding, these are quite, I was going to say meaningful. They're quite a paper product. Underrated. I don't know what I proved, except that this, I wonder if this would come apart better if it was wet. Possibly not. Because I think the whole point is that when it's wet, it stays together. Okay, I know, these are only coffee filters. We need not stress. This. I'll do another one. Okay, be that way. The other thing that you can do is just cut this whole thing off. Let's try that for this one. Though you lose this, which is, you lose sort of even more of your margin. Not a half circle yet. Okay, one more. And I promise I will be done. I'm just playing around with shapes. There we go. Then the other thing we have now is a signature. You did that. It's lovely paper. I bet you it would take ink really well. You could also do like this, is kind of where I was going with this one. You could create like a book that was essentially like a half circle, and then that would be the place where you would put in the the pins or whatever. It would be such an interesting shape for a book. In any event, we will try and follow the directions as presented to us at my Enchanted Journals. And we'll do a little bit of sewing, a little bit of cutting, and then we'll make a journal sort of to her specs. Anyways, I think that's all for now. Please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Always love you lots, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.